Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 9 of 12 days of crafting. Today, we will be using the Cricut Joy and one of the Cricut Easy Presses. And we will be customizing some stockings. So, of course, we're doing the Nightmare Before Christmas theme, and I'm using black stockings, and I'm going to put the names in black. I decided not to put the Jack Skeleton or Oogie Boogie actually on the stocking itself, because if we decide to reuse the stockings for another black and white theme, we can. So I will just be adding a name onto this one. These are 18-inch stockings. They came 4 in a pack off of Amazon, of course. And with this particular one, they're not very thick. So you won't have a problem with the vinyl laying down. Sometimes if the cuff on the stocking is really fluffy, then sometimes the vinyl does not stick as well. So we are going to be using some scrap vinyl that we have, and we are placing it shiny side down onto our mats. And I didn't have a ruler. I am actually inside and upstairs at this point. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I am down bad yet again. I do not feel well. I don't know what it is with these germs and the little ones, but cold and flu season is just trying to really just put a bummer in my routine. So right here, I have Cricut Design Space open on my cell phone. And right now, I am just trying to pick a font that I like. Of course, you know, that's always the hardest part. But for this 18-inch stocking and for the size of the cuff that is on here, I'm going to go with 5 inches for the width, 2 inches for the height for the name. So again, this 18-inch stocking, the name that is going on it will be 5 inches for the width, 2 inches for the height. And then of course, once we find our font and stay there, then we'll be ready to go. The Cricut Joy and the Cricut Joy Extra are both very portable. So you can take it with you from room to room or event to event if need be. I do have carrying cases for my larger Cricut machines, but I do not like to carry them anywhere. Just the thought of one of them getting damaged and just the weight of it just makes me not want to take it anywhere. But I am looking for a traveling bag for the Cricut Joy Extra if anyone has found one. I've only seen one on Amazon. Drop a link below and let me know. And let me know if you caught one of the Cricut Joys while they were $99 as well. They go on sale all the time for $100. I think they're back up now because, of course, the holidays are here to like $149.99. But the Cricut Joys and all the materials used are linked in my bio under the Amazon storefront, including the Easy Presses if you are interested in any of the Cricut Easy Press. I don't know why I clicked out of that. Make sure you always mirror. This is iron on vinyl, so we want to make sure that we are mirroring it, and then we're going to send it over to the Joy for it to do its thing. Another thing that I like, of course, with most of the cutters is wireless. So if you don't have a computer and you're using your cell phone or you're using an iPad or Android tablet, you can still craft and create things without blowing a budget trying to, get a desktop, get this, get that some of the other machines may require you to have. And they're small but mighty. They are very cute too. Even though I wish this one was all white like the Cricut Joy Extra. But we'll take it. We will take it. I've seen people spray paint their Cricuts and bedazzle them and all sorts of things. And I wish that was tea in that cup, but y'all, that's Theraflu. I'm trying to knock this thing out so that I could be good to go for the week. And now that it is finished, it does... Oh, no, it wasn't finished. It was getting ready to start. You do have to go back and press go on this joy. But now it is cutting and doing its thing. If you haven't had time to go over to the YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe. We are doing a live giveaway. Our very first giveaway on the YouTube channel is going to be 12/12/23 at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So don't miss it. In order to enter the win, you do have to be following and subscribe to the channel on YouTube. So now that our name is finished cutting, you go back on and then it'll say to unload it, and you just hit OK and it will spit it right out. Like I said, with the Joy, there's no buttons on the machine. So therefore, you do have to make sure that you're using whatever device to make sure you're paying attention to the prompts that are on there. I've turned our easy press on, so it is warming up as well. It was already set to 315, so I didn't even bother changing it. And I am just going to weed out the excess pieces that we do not need. And again, remember, we mirrored it. So when you're looking at it, it should look backwards until you place it onto the garment. Then you should be able to read it correctly once you lay it down onto whatever it is that you're ironing it on. And in this case, it's going to be this stocking. And this is my wonderful little daughter. Her name is Kalani. And yes, she's a little nightmare before Christmas as well. She is 5 going on 25. She has a lot of personality for such a little person. But we wouldn't change it. That's our bunny wunny. All right. So now that we have our words cut out, I'm just going to run the easy press over the top of the stocking. And we are just going to see where we want to place it at. And that looks about right. You can always measure from end to end to make sure that you have it centered. Or you can fold the transfer in half so that it's even. Excuse me. Oh, my. Make sure that it is even when you're placing it onto whatever garment or item that you are placing it on. I did press this. I thought it said 15 seconds at first, but y'all, it probably said 30 at this point. But 15 seconds and you're good to go with most heat transfer vinyls, as long as you're pressing it at the right temp. And then we are going to wait for it to cool off because this particular vinyl is cool peel. I don't have a cooling block inside. So we had to wait a few seconds, and this is what it looks like, and I think it came out super cute. I do apologize for the lighting, guys.